What's up everyone, it's JG doing another old operator challenge. Today we're doing GO-EX-8 challenge mode, and boy is this stage brutal. When we had this event the first time around, just doing the normal clear here was a challenge for me, and when I saw how much harder challenge mode was, I didn't even try to finish it. I've had a few years to build a stronger box, and this time around I got it. Honestly, it was so hard even with my very best team that I wasn't sure I could do it with an old operator challenge. But after you do a level 20 times in a row, which is about what it takes for me to craft one of these, you really get a sense for the key mechanics. There are two things to be aware of here. First, the equipment dropped by these depots is random, and that introduces some variability to your run. Even with a good strategy, if Alistair absorbs the wrong equipment at the wrong time, that can change the way it goes and force a retry. It might take you a few tries, that's okay. Second, we're going to watch Alistair really closely here. When his scepter raises up and pounds down, he's making his attack. Plan really carefully around that attack. It has global range and deals physical damage to the main target plus the 4 surrounding tiles. Early in the level, almost anyone can take one hit from this, but after he's absorbed an attack equipment, it will one-shot your weaker operators, especially any high ground ops. You need to manage your formation and deploy order really carefully to manage this. We always drop our healers in pairs, a healer first, then tanky bait who can take a punch. A reminder on the rules here, we're using only kernel headhunting operators, charity operators, plus 1 meta support unit that anyone can borrow as a support. Tank is the name of the game this time around. Look at how much tank we have to bring here. We've got Mudrock and Saria, Surtur and Spectre, both of whom have temporary invincibility, and gravel. Then 2 medics, including Nightingale with her cages. Then we're going to round out the team with 2 vanguards for DP, some lords for DPS, and today's linchpin, Sakiko Togawa. Borrow her if you don't have her. 2 quick notes, we've got Thorns using his elemental damage module, which works a little better on these tanky enemies where he has time to build up to an elemental burst. Second, Saileach is using S1 for max DP and no other effects. I've got a lot of modules and masteries here, and you need them. As usual, take any upgrades you can. I've got a list of suggestions in the description. Here's how to do it.
This will be a path.
Start with Myrtle. Now we're going to watch Alistair really closely here. Our first deployments, we're going to take 1 hit on each operator so that we can max out the time before we need to start placing medics. So Myrtle takes 1 hit, place Saileach. When Saileach takes her hit, we're going to place Sakiko. Wait for it.
Your orders, please.
There it is. Now we drop Sakiko. She's going to solo the entire middle of the board. Note that the boss is technically outside her attack range, but Sakiko don't care. Her notes are going to reach him anyway. Sakiko takes a hit. Now we're ready to place Thorns. Next up, we're going to place both Nightingale and Saria. Nightingale can take 1 hit if she has to, but we want to avoid her taking multiple hits. That's why we get Saria down as soon as we can after her. There, Saria's the anchor in front of the deployment protection point.
Yielding is not an option.
This is the destreza of Iberia.
Saria's going to need a little bit of DPS to handle these guys coming in, so we're going to drop SilverAsh there. As soon as Saria takes that hit, drop SilverAsh and Surtur. Surtur's going to solo the Steam Knight, but not yet. Wait for her to take 1 hit. There it is. Recover all that HP with her skill and solo the Steam Knight. Myrtle's done. Alright, Surtur finished the Steam Knight, takes 1 more hit, retreat her. Now we do another double deploy. Second medic, then Spectre, so that Spectre takes the hits. At this point, Saileach is going to die eventually when the big hits come through on Spectre from the splash damage. We don't really need her anymore, but we're going to try to squeeze 1 more skill cycle out of her. Alright, Thorns has made it to his infinite skill, and now we're watching the bottom of the map. Those drones are coming through, and they are hard hitters. That's the next challenge. Sakiko's ready for a second skill cycle. If you're lucky and the boss doesn't absorb defense equipment, she can actually kill him on this cycle, but usually it takes 3.
Just who are you weaklings going to stop like that?
So you can see there, it doesn't matter that he's out of range. She sends plenty of notes towards him, and then most of them lock in and kill him. Alright, watch these drones at the bottom. As soon as they get into Thorn's attack range and he starts hitting them, drop Nightingale's first cage. They hit hard, so we need to make sure that they don't bring down Thorns.
At your disposal. Don't worry. I'm here with you.
When that first cage goes down, we're going to drop Gravel. There it is. Gravel's in. When Gravel goes down, we drop the second cage. And then go ahead and drop Surtur up at the top of the map to start pouring some damage into the Steam Knight.
Not a bad position.
You can pause there for a minute. It's a good chance for Surtur to just wail on him.
Order me around.
Alright, the bottom lane is clear. Retreat Thorns. You're going to need him again later. Alright, we've got a lot of healing on Surtur, so she does pretty well. Go ahead and cycle Sakiko again. The Steam Knight takes off into the air. A little bit after that, you want to pop Spectre's skill so that the bombardment doesn't kill her. There's that bombardment. You can see maybe her HP hits 0 for just a little bit, but she lives through it.
This will be over soon.
Sakiko on her third skill cycle is taking care of the king.
What are you planning?
Alright, he's in range of SilverAsh. Spectre wakes up just in time. Now the goal is just stalling this Steam Knight, having enough tank in place here that we slowly work our way through him. Honestly, I killed him a little fast here. It's ideal if when he finishes his first life cycle, if Sakiko's charged up again. Redeploy Thorns for extra DPS. You could wait a little bit on that so that Sakiko is charged so that you don't kill the Steam Knight too fast.
Entendido. Your attacks are all within my calculations.
Yielding is not an option.
Ideally, you can pop Sakiko the second these new Steam Knights come out. We're a little bit slow on this one. Also, go ahead and pop Nightingale at that point. There's some extra damage coming in that we want to manage.
Weaklings going to stop like that.
Now, we've got a lot of tanky options. Gravel, Mudrock, Surtur, and Spectre. As the Steam Knight kills people, just replace him right away with someone else. Keep hitting him, installing him for as long as you can.
Don't order me around.
Now, the next concern here that you can see is this drone is coming in, and Sakiko used her skill already. She's going to have a hard time killing him before he gets into range. And so as he gets close, we need to start dropping something in front of Sakiko to make sure that she doesn't drop. Alright, Grapple fell. We're going to use Spectre.
Yielding is not an option.
Put her on unkillable just to be really sure that she doesn't fall while we take out this drone. The drone gets a little closer than would be ideal. When he dies, he explodes, and you're going to see the problem that creates here. There, he dropped one of our healers. That's not good news. Oh, and Nightingale went down too. We are out of sustain, but we're just where we need to be. Saria and Mudrock can tank enough of the rest of this that we're going to finish the level. It's a close call, but there it is.
Fight for yourself.
The fool
That's how to do it.
His gallantry reaches none.